This will be episode 146, cycle 2500. Oh, feels good. Feels really good. I get my water opened as well. So, primary plan, send my rovers, get Gene's rocket back up and running, and get our refueling location started. I think getting the refueling location started is probably the most important thing to do today. Because once we do that, then we don't really have to worry about, like, accidents. I'm just glad I sent Gene over. I was like, I could have sent all three, but I was thinking about it, and I'm like, no. We should just send Gene back. Sure, it's going to postpone the rocket launches for rover launches, but the main thing is getting that base fully operational. I also need to expand the suit dock. That's what I really think we should do. Which would mean moving the payload dispenser. Yeah, that's definitely on the list. Because we need 1, 2, 3. We need 4 suit docks. That's going to be the main goal for today. Is get the Palin all nice and set up, then send over some more rovers, and hopefully get about what is our average? Let me start here real quick. Yes. All the warnings are gonna pop at the same time. How much rads? 1,000 rads per cycle. So 125 rads per cycle with 14,000 kilograms of nuclear weight. Okay. Also, let me double check the liquid locks. Yep, everything is safe. So, first things first. We need to redirect nuclear waste over to Fallon. I also need to designate how we're going to do this. We need to send steel first via the teleporter. Hello, Pip. Let's see. Manufactured material, steel, maximum priority. We're just going to send the whole thing. And the reason being is we're probably still going to need more. Oh no. Not exactly broken. Brian, why are you not running? Quick again. No, it's not stabilizing, so yeah, pretty much. And that's actually going off again. That's our problem. Okay. That would make sense. Okay, we'll just keep making diamond for the time being. We need to send that steel. We need a lot of other processes. Okay, so there's the steel going. Let me check on... Cargo bays are full. You may come back. Healing. Tree, have we fixed you yet? Have not. So let me up this to 136. That should hopefully give him enough time to clean up the extra food that randomly got dispensed. Yeah, 126 is our current setting that's actually right on the mark, so I'm assuming a save load broke him for a bit, or we had a power surge or something. Don't really know exactly what's happening. That would have caused a break in the timer. Unless it just fell out of sync, but kind of doubt that. Pretty sure all my rovers would have went down by now. No, they're still operational, even though they're shut down. Okay. They're still doing their jobs. Works for me. Okay. ONI, how are you doing? You got 3 skill points. Pretty good, actually. Let's see here. You are the new dupe anyway. We just got you. Okay. You also want rocket piloting. Sustainability training first. Already on that one to get it done. Anybody injured? Nope. Wait. Okay. We'll just keep sending more and more steel. We need all of this completed. Max that priority there. I need to redo the wiring to make them steel so the rockets melt everything. And conductive ones, yeah, conductive panels have to be changed. Get this swapped out. Okay, we already did the pipes. Yep. Okay. Well, that's good. The bigger issue is we do need 4. This guy needs to be removed. And I need to place a new one. We have plenty, I mean plenty of igneous rock. Cooling loop maybe here? Oh, I just need to make sure we've got enough materials for the nuclear waste first. So we'll do you first. Place each of these. Steel. And we also need to make sure you are plugged in. Rail line wise, I'm just going to dump all the materials right there. Once this is cold enough, I will ship it back into space. But for now, that should be plenty. Okay, so that also needs to be cleaned up. We need to get rid of the conveyor chute. The bridge can finally go. Are we not making enough oxygen right now? We did get the... Oh, we missed the bridge. Damn it. I was like, what are we missing? Those installed. One thing that needs to get changed is... This just needs to be directly connected. And get that last one built, guys. I won't overload because of this one very specific wire. There we go. Okay. So that network, this network. A lot of these wires just need to be fixed. We've got the materials now, so we can do so. Eventually, we will no longer need any transformers for this set. We definitely need to get rid of the wire bridges for the time being because, well, they can't handle this much power on them, and it would be bad to keep them. It's pretty much just a waste of materials at this point. Come on. Let me build. Nope. And this one's got to go. And this one's got to go. We use a lot of them because we barely use any power on this planet. It's kind of nutty how little we actually use. It's probably not fair to be counting this planet as a power consumer. I think maybe 2 solar panels would keep the entire thing running at this point. It's sad, but true. There we go, and... There we go. Okay, so that should get that redistributed. We need to get the other 3 suit docks in. Once autosave finishes anyway. Max priority, all of that. Screw it. I just want more dupes able to go up to space and help me with the construction. Because the more hands we have on the hand, well, the more hands we have on hand, the better. Now, I will say this will absolutely be our primary power consumer. It's just suits. I'm okay with this, but it is quite sad. Okay. Here comes the bigger question. If I keep the Rodriguez situated down here like this, we rejig this power a little bit. I'm sure I can just do that. I need to redo this entire power grid. It's so limited. So it's like probably just strip everything and go. It would not be difficult to actually pull off. I do need ladder there. Future. You solve that problem. We need gas. All that needs to be connected. This needs a suit, this needs a suit, and this needs a suit. Nope, give it a toilet warning. No idea who it is. So I'm just gonna hope the dupes can figure it out themselves. That'll be the hope. Oh, new printables. Let's see. Rub fruit preserve. Nice. Electrical engineering, plant matter, small bladder, researching operating instrument. I would have thought about taking Harold right at the beginning of the game if I had seen that, but it sucks because he doesn't have mechatronics. He only comes with electrical. Joshua, kinda meh. Ema. Suit wearing. About it. Not much to write home about on that one. I'm hoping that will actually hit its thing. Oh, the bees. There's so many. Nice to see them. So how is our gases looking now? I'm almost tempted to seal up this side of the room and just leave the current gases to be ejected. We won't be able to mess with the shovels for a little bit, but that should be okay for like a cycle, maybe two. We're getting very close to finally having this thing completely vacuumed out, and then I can just start pumping oxygen into it. We did have some water leakage, though. A little weird. Also, I have... I was almost thinking that we get rid of this corner and this piece, and then I don't even need a ladder here. But then I have to put a door there anyway. 50-50. Right now, I think we're good. Kind of interested to see if anybody has... Oh. Oh no, Bucket got shot in the face. Two rad bolts. Wait, he's already fired. What the hell do you have? Okay, no, it just glitched out in the animation. Yeah, Bucket got hit in the head. Damn it. Damn, please retrieve. Please get Bucket. Thank you. The rad bolts were too powerful for them. They got bonked real bad. Right in the face. Ouch. I left that alone for very little time. And yes, we do have a safety switch. A complete override for the rad bolt reflector in case of this happening. But yeah, poor Bucket. Like heavily bonked. Oh man. I do need to redirect these. Yeah. I think it's time we clean this room up. It is very hot though. Probably not safe to send in a dupe. Safety is on. I gotta send Keo in at some point to clean this place up. Hey, move, move. Whew. Let's not have to send you in that often. Now get back to your med bay because I know you need one. Minor injuries are okay. Being slightly singed while working on a red bolt generator is also okay. Getting hit in the head 30 times, like in a split second, is not okay. I like how Proto's the one doing the research. Very nice. Good job, bud. Hi, is Bucket, you're not the one for the job. Runaway patient. Dude ran away from the retreatment. God damn it, Bucket, get back here. Now you need to use the restroom, but come on. Go get to your med bay. Come on. Hellshot's waiting for you. Wherever the heck he is. Or not. He just ran off again. God damn it, dude. Also not... Oh no, they did get soggy feet because they stepped into the bottom there. Nobody else... Oh, wait. Okay, Skippick's got it. Lex, did you... Question mark. Or did they walk in something else I'm not seeing? Okay, here's Hellshot. He did not get it. And he's clean. Yeah, Bucket, you need to get to your med bay. Just stay there. You got seriously just hammered. And the polluted oxygen has refilled that entire chamber again. How much CO2 do we actually have in there? Ah, almost enough. I think I can lower this back down to 126 now. Should be okay. We almost have an entire tank full of resin. Almost. Rovers are still working. Nothing else has exploded here. That's always good. Let's see, Tripola. Giovanni's just cooking. Nope, we have polluted water on the left. Take care of that. You actually need to collect those. And I probably also need to add some disco gel here for the oops. Actually, that'll be on the main spine. That'll be fine. Okay, Giovanni, you're all good. Chickpea Talon. We're so close. I've almost moved all the material out. Okay, so we need briar seed, sandstone. Pretty sure this is the last stretch. There. Little there and a little there. So we got rid of all that. That's all the dangerous material. Oh, wait, one more. Almost all of the dangerous material removed. Then comes sealing everything in. Which I need to actually continue doing. One tile at a time. I also really need to get more steel. To be honest, I should probably build the steel airlock, but we don't have enough. So even just doing this is not really that... not a good idea. Not a great idea, but it's not a completely horrible one, but it's just not a good idea. You know? So, can I mop up any of this? A little bit. Not too much. Yeah, I knew. Shoot, I might need to remove that. There's some CO2 in there that I don't want it in there. Crap. Dudes, can you plasticize this one tile real quick? I'd rather have the hydrogen touching the crude oil than not. The CO2 just does not transfer temperature at all. Zero, thank you. And I need you to immediately deconstruct it. Should just crush the CO2 out. There we go. And good, temperature is starting to fall. That's what I wanted to see. Chlorine will take forever, so we can ignore it. We need to cool the hydrogen a bit. And eventually it will all go down to about 41 degrees. Probably hew up the excess sandstone in here, and I need to move all the seeds out of the room. Excess lead. Go to plant seeds and just get them all except you. You are the one that stays in the box. As far away from everyone else as humanly possible. Not bad. I still feel like I want to switch this for coolant at some point. It would be a lot of super No problem. And again, we also have unlimited. It's like, maybe. One there. Oops. Please build that insulated tile. We have to make this all the way back here. This is where all of our lava goes. Draw this obsidian. Yep. All of it is nice and safe. Except for there. That's it. I do also need to get that, and I need to ship some diamond over, or not. Actually, no, we have enough. I need one there, one here, and one technically here. And that spot can stay open. That side and that side. Or this is. One gets stuck. You. No. Safe. That's safe. This is still safe. Here anyway. Then they climb over this, go down and around. Okay. Nope. Get one. Slowly but surely, working through all of our problems. Don't practice. You're kind of doing them in order. Kind of. Just watching the dupe work, and it's like he's kind of doing in order, not so much. Some of these your dupes is kind of like really just don't make that much sense. You're just sitting there staring, watching your guy work, and he's like, I can build this one, and then I can build that one, and then that one, and that one, and that one. It's like, just do it in a straight line. Like, go from left to right. Come on, dude. What the hell? It just hurts watching him build sometimes. Like, they're all the same, like, priority. Sometimes, I mean, you can set them for, like, different priorities, and the dupes will do them not in the order. Like, I could set, like, 9, 8, 7, 6, and I'll see him do like 8, 6, 7, and then 9. And you're just sitting there staring like, why? Why? What the fuck? I don't get it. Why? What are they doing? They're just derping. Fine. Just being derpy. Temperatures are starting to fall. That's good. Eventually that will stabilize. It's just funny and stupid at the same time. Yep. The power of mug. Let me check the star map. Oh, we can go get more algae, slime, and dirt. I'll take any mass, thank you. Need the achievement done. All I can care about right now. Oh. You're not there yet. You're getting there. I check your skills real quick. You've got the suit training. Oh, it's taking you a while. You gotta get your athletics up on the higher so that way you're safer off. I don't have to worry about you as much. I'll be honest, I feel like I just need to stay here with the dupes whenever they're running the material study terminal right now. In theory, I could scoot it over, but then any dupe going in the water could get shot. And as I've said before, I could technically bring this down and around and up. But that's a lot of radiation. That's already filled, so shot. Sure, the one that got irradiated. Yep, right there. Materials. Immediately, that would be really dumb. Have sealed the shovels. I think we'll be okay. Oh, we're down to micrograms over here. Milligrams over here. Any vacuum. A couple. God damn. Okay, 1 second. I need to magnetize the vents as we dump. And this, that. Down to hydrogen only on these. Chlorine there. Really just the hydrogen and the oxygen. Or sorry, the CO2 and oxygen go away. And any polluted oxygen taken in the pipe here needs to go. How'd she go? Okay, I think that's the last of the polluted oxygen in the tank, besides this pipe right here. Maybe the build order. And the other ones that we need to worry about is one. No. And there it goes. So glad we have the fire tools right now. So nice. I'll have to have any dupes come in here and do a bunch of weird janky stuff. All just works now. And everybody. Yep, all sorted. Oh, if only it was this easy back, like, just a couple patches ago. Yeah. Dang you sneezes. Glad I'm able to catch it. Ugh. Sorry about that one, chat. Oh, there's a giant blob of CO2 in there. Okay. Assuming it's stuck somewhere in the pipe system? No clue. Well, they are chewing through all the gases. That's very good. Ah, the CO2 is good. Got it. So we're not filtering that right now. Nope. Now we're just dumping it. No biggie there. I'm just blobs stuck. Hydrogen. Green. Just for a second, all rolling because it seems something else might be stuck in the pipe there. It wasn't merging on for chlorine, which was a little weird. Not seeing any oxygen. No idea. Just randomly getting stuck. Oh, it might be hydrogen because of that one. Okay, that makes sense. Milligrams, soon to be micrograms. And hopefully we can just vent, I can vent the rest of us. I'm gonna vent everything but oxygen. Sure, this all might be a little stuck for the time being. Yep. Yeah, I just want to flood this room with oxygen and not have to think about it anymore. That'll be so nice when that happens. We can fit more pit branches in. Do we need them? No. I just want to fit them in. Yeah, let's go do a roundabout check. Rovers are still alive. It's been shut down for a while. They're still just going. Rovers are so weird in this game. I love them to bits. They're really, really strong, and they're also kind of blatantly overpowered. And yet, they still do some of the weirdest things. Don't make sense. Okay, that's back on track. Good. 38 degrees. Okay, cool. As long as this temperature continues to rise, we're okay. You guys are all fine. Okay, all the digging has been completed. Really just need to move all of the briar seeds. That's kind of about it. That and the coal, of course. Oh, and tiny bits of material up here. Yeah, all the superheated materials seem to be taken care of. I just gotta work my way back. And then eventually we're gonna have to come in here and poke this ring out. And then poke this ring out. So I'll do that one diagonally. I mean, once this thing goes dormant completely, like permanently dormant with no lava over it, we'll send in a dupe to actually research the dang thing. And let's see how this is coming along. Okay, what's going on with this one? Oh, shit. That's why. 600. On it. We gotta drain the oxygen out again. That's what's going on. Like, why are we not producing that much oxygen over here? Ew! Shoot. Because we had to finally fix the cable. Ah. No. I'm glad it's done. I also need to remove all of this polluted water. Preferably permanently. But there is our mini pod. There it is. What did we get? More shovels! Yes! I love shovels. They're great. Downside, we can't get to them right now. I'm technically venting the room. Almost entirely down to chlorine. Well, that's about to change. We got shovels! Only shovel eggs. Maximum priority. And? Ta-da! Always take shovel eggs, by the way. If you ever find shovels in your printing pod, you take them. The more of those little guys, the more infinite food you get. Literally some of the most important. them locked in here. You already grabbed them. Yes, they did. Good stuff. Okay, 3 more shovels for the bin. Oh, we've almost got the place cleaned out. Almost. I'm gonna be so happy when this is done. Okay, it's gonna be a logical explanation why super coolant keeps going back into the system. Tiny blob of super coolant going all the way up here. They'll have to mop that up. Steam. This is now isolated again. In theory, I could just slap a ice temperature ship plate up here. Problem, it would freeze everything out, and I don't want to really mess with it too much. That'd be funny. I could technically use Visco Gel over here. I still don't know what exactly we're gonna do with all this CO2 because it's kind of impossible to get rid of it at this point. 1,226.5-ish kilograms worth of CO2 in a single box. Eventually we'll get rid of it. When? I don't know. Everything else is working out pretty good. Yep, no more slopping wet. Hooray for Visco Gel. Downside, I think that's all she wrote really. We got 4 out of it for what we were able to bring back. I definitely need to go back and get more resin. Because that's getting full. Might need to just set this up with a timer as well. Like if this thing starts sending a red signal, then I need a timer back with a buffer gate. Or no, filter gate. Yeah, it would need to be a NOT gate into filter gate, and then it would rotate back into itself. Because, yeah, only lets green through if the input is a little longer than the filtered time. Something like that, and then that would go into there. That way, whenever this ends up showing up red for longer than like 30 seconds, then it would turn this system back on to drain at once. That's probably the way to go with that. You wouldn't even need an OR gate because it would just bypass the line if the filter was actually activated. That's about it. Okay, tree, how you holding up? So you have eaten through 500,000, probably about 520,000 kilocalories, roughly. You're a little bit over a million. There really is no stopping that tree. Once you start feeding it, it's just like, it's just a machine. Will consume all. It's very good at its job. Something became entombed? Oh no! Ah, shoot. Okay. Oops. Please pick up the nuclear waste. Right. Stella's thing ready already? No, it is not. Stella's got to actually get her food in there. On a side note, we need to retarget. And I need to separate you from you and connect you. What we were doing before. Oh, thank goodness for the pyre tools. Okay. You've delivered your food, Stella. Congratulations. You are now in your rocket. Rocket is full on fuel. You may launch. Off she goes. Oh god. Oh god. Bear, where are you going? There! You moron! Run away! Like, run away! Like, I can go pick up the material. Bear, what are you doing? Like, grab that later. After the rocket has already left. Yeesh. Like, you can physically see the rocket taking off while he's approaching it. It's just like, dude, what are you doing? Do not give the giant rocket a hug. That is how you die. You are not a space cowboy. You're not supposed to be on the outside of it. Don't do that. That's not what you were doing. Bad dude. Very bad dude. Okay. Definitely need to make more. And I think we're going to do it with cobalt. So as such, we start sending some cobalt through. We already sent all of our current steel amount for all the construction. So let's send the cobalt next for suit. Gotta check on the rest of the steel. Well, they have not been able to build anything because the suit was gotcha. Okay, is it sorted now? Okay, so that should now handle the override. And we should be generating enough oxygen for 15.2 tubes? 2 full running electrolyzers and a mini sputum. There's 4 of them is 32.5. Yeah. Well, it would be technically higher, but it's the max gas pressure kicks in, so it does reduce it a bit. I'll let that thing run. We need to burn the hydrogen off. It built up too much. I'm almost tempted to send a signal as an override for pressure hydrogen there. If the pressure is reaching, like in this corner here, 1,500, it needs to burn it off until it gets it down to about like 900. Or I could just shove it down here, but then this won't get accurate pressure readings because the accurate pressure readings will be up here, because when this runs, it's going to create a pressure differential from here to here. You have to put the sensor on the side instead. Yeah, I think that might plan later. Instead of having a cycle sensor. Make it out of gold here. There with automation wire. That's just too much gas. We're producing too much hydrogen and not enough oxygen. Well, technically we're producing too much oxygen and we're not actually able to distribute it properly because of the hydrogen. That's really the problem. Thank you, Cactus. You can build it. Yep. We'll set this one for if above 900 to burn off. There we go. And let's see the override. Actually could work. Yep. Okay, cool. It should work just fine. Hey, here comes more cobalt. And I need to send a small shipment. These are never small. Of ingredients, reed fiber. I'm gonna let the machine take one batch and immediately drop it more. That's like Skeptics decided to go all the way over here to this phone instead of the other one. Oh, that's funny. There we go. Okay. Gimmicks. You know what? Because you're actually using the phone and we're actually seeing you use it, beautify up your little area. Could probably put an arrow plot right there. And also one little portrait, copper. That's so funny. It just runs all the way over here to run on that phone. Bruh. Why? You don't need to. It's so weird. I will admit, the party line is very useful. I'm very glad Cly Entertainment actually added it into the game. I'm almost tempted to add a second one over here. Just dump the water cooler. Oh, and your wounds? Not fully recovered yet. Oh, reset. There we go. Get the med bay. What's going on? How much? Not enough. Gotta keep taking minor damage until we get nuclear waste in the system. Oh, here comes an air badge. Good. Leave that alone now. Oh. Actually draining too much power? Oh. Where's our power problems? Not really. Moving fluxes, but that's about it. No clue on that one. 1,000 kilograms of oxalate that we're gonna need. That one is getting filled. Check our star map. Plus is one cycle out. Good. Yeah, that should be plenty of nuclear waste over time as we keep throwing more and more planets. As our mutant plants actually doing pretty good? Yes. Didn't even check. That has farmer's touch. %, speed, so wow. Yeah. Okay. It's quite powerful with exuberance. Also, we definitely need to clean up the superfluid here. Separate these and superfluid preferably in a reservoir somewhere. Almost thinking we just take out the tiles here and just plant it there. So I need to put water in here and actually pull the dang thing. My poor liquid mint pump. No. Thankfully it's not too hot yet. But it will be soon if I'm not careful. But, really just need reservoir. Oops. Oop. Do the thing. Thank you. There we go. Just redirect the mini pump into a liquid reservoir, clean up all the supercoolant, and then pour water all over everything. And mostly watch it explode because that's kind of what I expect to do. Point away. Come on, Dupes. You can get it done. Actually pretty well shielded down there. Like the service crawlway right there is just keeping them nice and safe. Then you get over near the rockets and it's like, oh god, the radiation. Oh, let's screw it. Repair it. Need both anyway. Way too hot for only one thing. So let's just kind of truck it along. Food still safe? Yes. Yeah, I have no idea what happened on the timing for that. I think it was a save load bug. The timer probably got reset and sent another piece of food when it shouldn't have. And then it just never recovered. So I just reset it just now. Yeah, 126 seconds should be right on. At least for the distance of conveyor layers and how long it takes the tree to actually eat 5,000 kilocalories. Hey Lex, welcome back. Your dupe is doing well, by the way. Need to find him. Yeah. My primary cook. Let's see. 8 construction, 1 machinery, 24 athletics, 20 baseline capped. Cuisine is completely capped. Medicine is at 2, strength is at 9, agriculture is at 11, and wrenching is at 18. 22 with skills. Agriculture is 9 with skills. Yep. Kind of weird that you have not been getting your machinery up. Why is this? Your machinery not going up? Oh wait, no, I know why. Because I haven't had you on a wheel like since you got athletics up. They changed it a long time ago, like what, year and a half ago now. Because wheels now also give machinery, not just athletics EXP. Wrenching update. Keep forgetting that's a thing. Hooray! We finally get a way to easily train up machinery and athletics. Take a little gym. Oh, good to go. Easy one. So your machinery is capped. Yep. And your machinery is stuff. Yeah. Welcome back, Lex. Hopefully things have been going well. Nope. Let me do this before they shoot. 1. I need to immediately re-enable safety. Yep. Don't want my dupes getting shot in the face. I already had an accident today. Rather not have another. Okay, how's Alan doing? Very ever so slowly cleaning up the. Oh, I think we only have coal left. We'll go ore, coal, boss fight, or granite. Hmm. Well, I finally finished this plate here. Still get up that way. Still get down here this way. Gotta get that coal out of there. Don't need the dupes going this way anymore, because we can just go up and around. Debating if I want to build that tile yet. I don't think anybody can get stuck, but where there's a will, there's a way when it comes to duplicates, and I'm kind of like, let's just do it one tile at a time. We all know how dumb they can be. It's really saddening because it's like they can have very good AI pathing. And then it just chokes. It's like, no! What happened? It's just, oh well, the dupes just, they had a moment, and it wasn't a good one. Go dig them out. Like, actually pain. Oh, and let me do this upper corner. I'm gonna be so happy when the petroleum boiler's online. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with all the petroleum. For right now, I think we'll just tank it, and if we want to do a sour gas boiler, we can just freeze it and then transport it elsewhere. There's an absolutely good idea, but I have no idea where we're going to build all of the actual natural gas power plants required to burn all that material off. It's a lot. The good news is technically it would make it so that way, not Friedel. Fernalin would actually be viable to live on. If you make a sour gas boiler and then freeze it, you can make so much polluted water that you can run like 60 bases off of it. At least if you're doing full throughput. That's just how absolutely astronomically powerful those things are. Okay. Oh, let's see. How is flowing, but it's flowing very poorly. I think we need a second. Oh dear. Yeah, screw it. Where do I want to put it though? I guess over here. Fine. Directly under, there's as much as I would like to do that. Yeah. Screw it. Spin the steel on this. We'll put one over here. Fine. It'll work out. There. Our grid. I just need to burn off all the extra. We just created way too much of the stuff. I have too many alternative ways of generating power that it was not much of an issue. Older these things anyway. Oh yeah. 1,232.89 cycles. Yeah, kind of expected. Dupes, can you please hurry up with the cabling? Installation can happen after. Not really that big of a deal, I just wanted to make it more uniform. Where is our gas? And the power cable. Okay. That should hopefully be enough to burn off the extra hydrogen and not care. Ooh, more aluminum. Noodle arms, unempathetic, slow learner, or a pacifist. No ranchers, no go. Come here. Fine. What? Any question mark? Oh, crap. The nuclear waste literally leaked out, didn't it? I keep forgetting that I can do that. Ah, well. Sometimes the nuclear waste can just leak out of interplanetary payloads, just like machinery. And it must have landed on the solar panels and overheated them instantly. Yeah, well, it happens. Thankfully, it's all nice and condensed, so you know, you can see them bubbling. Now, I do definitely need to make a. This needs to be prioritized no matter what. So, as such, get started, and then we definitely need to send some. Probably naphtha. I can use petroleum. I could probably anything, but I'd rather keep it somewhat stable. We still haven't finished the hydrogen. Come on, guys. Fine. All nines. The utmost importance, so I don't really care about anything else here. Gene, help them build. Thank you. You are literally one of my super dupes. The only thing you're lacking in is creativity and excavation, which I may eventually fix anyway. Oh, and medicine. I'll probably actually give him full husband too, so that way he can do everything. Like having a super dupe that can do literally everything, and completely powered by barbecue and nature reserves. Yes, totally viable. Really stupid, but it works. Dumb concept. I got it over there. Come on, dupes, get it done. Hydrogen is still too much. Way too much. Oh, Yuki, go to the bathroom. Don't piss yourself here. Let Gene do the heavy lifting on that. Or anyone for that matter. Oh, going for a meal. Dang it. I'd send Vinard down to do it, but he is... Okay. Well, hopefully they'll get that. Spamming nuclear waste over there, which is good. Food. Yep, he's still okay. Don't want to see. Sucks that we had a leakage on the nuclear waste side. I will disable auto repair. We'll have to deconstruct them. So we superheated them because we had nuclear waste land on it and then crack open the canister. Like, dang it! I need that in an actual properly contained, container. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Oops. 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 Thank you, Gene. I hate the fact that I can rely on you for almost everything. Almost. Eventually, it may actually be everything, but right now, almost. Come on, dude. There we go. And no, I will not be giving an automation. It's just gonna burn. Oh. I could probably hook it up to the... Still not enough. I have no idea if that's actually enough. I could hook it up to the manual override. Yeah, is it worth it? Kind of. I do want to keep some hydrogen in the box, so I guess it is worth doing. I don't like it. I don't like the thought process. Kind of not. 50-50. Still need to keep some hydrogen in there. But I really do need most burned off. Yes. That way, if I need to put even more hydrogen generators, we just slap another one next to it, plug it in via automation wire, and off we go. So, manual override to deal with the excess. I feel like we're splitting our oxygen too far. Even though I know we're not really. It just feels like it. Tons left of space. Good. And it's up. Start seeing oxygen reaching the first one on the right. Nope. Vern's already doing a pretty good job, never mind. That is kind of funny. You know what? I'm gonna 7 priority all of that. because we really need this done first. Also, so, let me scoot the payload over by 1. Because we're probably gonna want to actually count. Again, we can use conduction. Transfer the heat from plastic and the machine itself, and just properly distribute them. And if I want to actually cool it down, I can always just add a cooling loop between the two. Losing this little guy does suck. Let me go repair them real quick. We'll have the nuclear waste land on our plastic. Not great, but it shouldn't melt because it should just, it ejects, it'll fall into place. It might warm it up too much, but I kind of doubt it. Hoping this one also doesn't shatter. Feel bad for Vern. His construction skills are not that high. Poor dude. He'll get there in time. Get there in time. Just, he needs work. Yeah, construction 6. All the way up to 118. Ah! Please build the payload opener, man guy. Come on. Build that one. Build the important piece. It can run without power. Get it built. That's all I ask of thee. And off he goes. Thankfully, it's still safe for him to be there. That's good. Come on, Vern, do your thing. He's having a bad time. I could tell immediately. You know what? Yeah. That. There. Hopefully he'll do the more important stuff. Or he'll just run back and... because he's hungry. Dang it, dude! Ah! Whatever. Dupes will be dupes. Not much to do about it. Leave the camera there. Onyx light, still 1,100. Did they not grab the other piece? No, they did not. Or they did. Oh, they did. Where did it go? Oops. This is called nuclear waste. Oops. Where'd you put it? God, why the slime? Oops. Why did you pick up the slime? Where are you taking it? What? I'm actually really confused right now. That doesn't make any sense. We dump all of our slime right here, so I'm like, how did it get out? What the heck? Did Visco gel ejected, or came out in 3 pieces? Not like we get meteorites or anything. That's so weird. It's like a flame eruption. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Down below. Any slime in it? No. I have no idea. Super weird. How did that get out? Huh. The only thing I could think of is a dude moved it, but there's 3 of them. That's not normal. Normal at all. Oh, here's the worst part. Or deodorizers. I don't really know if you call that the worst part, but I mean, that's technically what it is. Summer deodorants aren't the problem. It'll go away eventually. Okay. All sorted. One more polluted water. Good. So overtime. Also good. Yep. Okay. So that just leaks natural, like, nuclear waste to a point where it will just destroy your solar panels. Ah, damn it. I had hope. Those hopes were dashed by the power of radiation. Boy. Or like flying artillery canisters of nuclear waste. Oh, then again, that's also slightly more terrifying. The rover shut down yet? Still going. Oh no! 2 pieces broke through. Damn. I kinda doubt they can climb this thing. Rovers may as well try, though. Possibly. Okay. That should hopefully be enough cleanup. Rovers are still alive. I have no idea where they're at. I'll just leave it there and hope it gets done. They should definitely be dead by now, but they weren't. Hey, Sights. It has been a while. Welcome back. Oh, I recovered last week from 9 weeks of bacterial bronchitis. So, I'm back to normal and also uploading on YouTube. So, you want to see any of the episodes? Those are going to be going live this week. 137 already went live. 138 goes live, well, technically today at 7 a.m. That's always a good thing. I gotta be careful about all this nuclear waste. I really just need the dupes to finish this and lower the priorities on these. That's good. Hopefully it's going well. I'm just happy you guys are actually, well, I should say, you didn't disappear after my 9 weeks, technically, hiatus due to getting extremely ill. Because I know that can definitely happen to people. Sorry, Vineyard. I know it's hot. Use your suit. I'll be okay. So, you know what? Screw it. Just build this one. Oh, they can get across. Nice. That's always good. You know what? You get the sips. There you go, bud. Also, congrats on the 47k PR. Right now I'm really trying to push Oxygen Not Included through. I'm going to finish this playthrough on the achievement listing, and then we should have Armored Core, which is, what, 2 days from now? Like, there's a reason we've been going so hard again. I was really hoping I was going to get it done last month, but yeah, getting fucking sick because of dumb, very dumb people in my family. Oh, I know. I know. I'm glad I could help. I do love me some Trove. It's just that right now I don't have time to be doing Trove right now. We've got to get ONI done. Armored Core is literally right around the corner. They're destroying me if I don't play that one. I waited 10 years for this. Okay, good. Slowly getting the pipe placed. Oh, getting the materials put into the pipes, blueprint locations. Ugh. Yeah, I'll be back to normal scheduling after Armored Core 6 comes out. Like, obviously we'll be enjoying it to its fullest. And then after that, that's when I'll probably go back to my normal scheduling. Which will be Oxygen Not Included at nights with whatever games that where I normally feel like playing at the start of the stream, and a little bit of Genshin for that 1 hour mark, and then into ONI. If anyone else is wondering. And for the people on YouTube. Right now it's just been ONI, because we gotta get it done. Like, if we don't get it done, it's like, ah, fuck. I want to start a new playthrough, damn it. I really do. Like, don't get me wrong, I love all of my bases. Every base in Action Not Included has its own quirky little weirdness. And I absolutely love them. But it's one of those, like, we've been at this one for a very long time. Over 2 years. And it's just, it is a very slow and tedious process. Every mega base is. It also doesn't help that we're dealing with flipped asteroids and actually cleaning it out. Like, cleaned out the core. This took almost 1,400 cycles. Cleaning out this one, and it's about another 1,400 cycles. Pain. Oh, don't repair it, my guy. Just ignore that one. We're only using them for structure anyway. We need to get this done. Water. That's Radioactive. Yep. Okay, well, they're trundling along. Check on everybody else. We are really overproducing hydrogen. We really are. Crap. Wait a minute. Germanium is in there? Okay. So to make sure. Don't want my calibrations to go wrong and the reactor to detonate. That'd be very, very dumb. That would be a giant oops. Pretty sure I can go about like 2 to 3 degrees here. I'm still wondering if I want to switch up my stream scheduling. That was the one thing while I was sick the entire time that I kept thinking on. Because as of right now, like, I am truly the night crew. As you guys know. Like, we've been going since 10 p.m. It's currently 5:03 a.m. We got about another hour and probably 30 minutes. Maybe. Probably gonna be about an hour. Wherever the sun starts blinding the hell out of me. And it's like, we are the true night crew here. Everyone works at the warehouse at different periods. How is the gases looking? No? Need more oxygen. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's in the corner. Got it. Tiny amount of it. Yeah, I need to get rid of all of this color down here. Green is chlorine, the light blue is oxygen, and the pink is hydrogen. All of that needs to go. Also because I want to replace all of it with oxygen. And then we can have the Dupes actually walk around down here. Ignore the damaged pipes, those are all going to go when this is done. Don't really care about them. They're all disabled on auto repair anyway. Okay, so that one is actually draining the power. And that grid. You having a power problem? No. Where's the main grid not being pulled from? Like, I understand this one. That's only because the a little oxalate refinery keep running time to time. Wait. Stale atmosphere. Normal atmosphere. Is the one stored in the bottom of the fridge? I think that's what's going on. I think one piece of it is stored in the bottom, so it's keeping its sterile atmosphere, while the other one's taking the other half of the fridge up at the top. That's kind of funny. Oh. Are we actually running out of water again? I think we are. Okay. If that's the case... Let me just make this back up. There we go. Yeah, all the dupes have been doing very, very well, from what I can tell. Oh, they're fighting. Pub, thank you. We're finally getting around to it. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're almost to the petroleum boiler. Almost. One step at a time. Okay, let's see. Oh boy, these dupes are really bad. 9 cooking, unempathetic, early bird. Very low stat points. A Rin with decorating, tidying, farming. Andy, irritable bowels, noodle arms, gastrophobia. And Bonnie, which is doctoring, digging, uncultured, unpracticed artist, beautiful pet. We'll take the Draco eggs here, it's fine. Let them run around until they end up running into the crabs and dying, or making their way over here. Either one. That is pretty funny. So, I forget. Definitely want to double up on that when we come back. How's the Pip doing? Oh! Little Pip. Hey! That's always good. Which is the base stabilized besides the stupidly hot rock. And a little bit of nuclear waste over. Yeah, that's pretty good. Our water situation. This is the one planet that I feel like I need to add more water production, but we're pretty much already making the effective amount. This planet can really only sustain about 6 dupes, if that. And that's if I tap this thing as well. Yeah, not great. No, everything else is getting recycled, so that should be fine. I have no idea where the rovers went down at. I really don't. They were working... Oh, there's one. There's one rover shut down there. They were working to get to the glitched rover from before. Watching this and don't understand the game at all? Well, the best way to put this is, Usha not included, is a colony sim. So this is my main base. which is here. This would be Iridol. You can see him on up here. I've got 2 rockets currently landed on it. Our sister planet, which is the one that we can get to pretty easily, is Flippallen, which is this one. If you come over here, you've got Tripola. Tripola is a resource-rich material, well, technically refined metal, volcano planet. So for all of my cabling and metal needs, it's all from here. Also a lot of materials just on the planet anyway. And the majority of the base is made up of gold and cobalt. Gold and blue are the representative colors. Right now, I'm working on a petroleum boiler, which is, you take petroleum, which is this yellow stuff. Well, technically what you do is you take crude, and instead of processing it in a machine, which is the oil refinery, you just shove it all the way over here. And you use a heat source to vaporize it into petroleum. If you do it right, you get petroleum. If you do it wrong, it explodes. That's the best way to put it. Now the main thing is this entire machine here, as I'm building it, is purely designed to convert crude in a 1-to-1 ratio into petroleum at about 402 degrees. And if I fuck it up, well, then we end up getting a massive amount of sour gas, and everything explodes. I have to revent everything and rebuild a lot of stuff. So there's that one. And also, here's a little ice planetoid. I've pretty much completely colonized it. And the asteroid hellscape, which is constantly raining literal asteroid death down on the base at all times. Which is why we're currently doing a bunch of other infrastructure stuff before we come here with dupes. But yeah, for the most part, this is the plan for today, and I will be sending dupes all the way the heck over there. We won't be staying long. I just need to make sure we have enough oxalate and other resources to make it there and back in one. Just waiting on the autosave to finish. I hope that explains something. even if it's only just a tiny piece of what's actually happening simultaneously. And if you just need comfort, there you go. There's all your pips. There's like, what, 73 in there right now, roughly? They really like just huddling into the storage container box. It's just this little weight plate. There's all the material mass of the planet right there. Oh yes, there you go. Nice and simple. Little pips. And cuddle pips. A bunch of dupes in the middle of all of it. I feel bad for Camo a little bit. They're completely swarmed by bands. What's the core value in that corner right now? There's 5 cuddle pips, 3 regular pips. 7, 9, 6, 5, 9. A wave of critters. enjoy them greatly. Yes, let's get back to getting our refueling station done. Is that correct? Yep. Okay, pumping all of our excess water into the system. A lot of nuclear waste here. Dupes, I need you guys to build the core components there. And we need to send a little bit of nuclear waste into it, and then I have to send naphtha. Something I actually need to make up. Which area is still hot enough for it? Yeah, it's still warm enough. Utilities, temperature shift plate, plastic. I can probably get away with just this. Let's maximize that. Pretty sure I still have a couple bottles of naphtha laying around, but not too many. Oops. I was starting in the wrong direction. I just noticed, I was like, wait a minute. That's not correct. Okay, I need to send naphtha over to Alan, and we need to set naphtha right there. I have no idea how much excess we actually have, so we're just gonna hit the button and cross our fingers and hope. If I've got any laying around, it'll be okay. Oh, also, it needs to fix some of the problems with the dupes. Okay, there. I'm gonna need you, once this converts. Yeah, once this converts to naphtha, we're gonna have to bottle it all up and ship it off to the other planet. Come on, dupes. Oh, 420. Nice. We do still have some bottles around. It's not much, but it might be enough. Actually, no, that one would definitely be enough. Leave that one, please. I could still probably make more. Ben? Why did you not bring a full chunk? What are you doing? Sometimes the dupes just don't do what they need to do. 30 kilograms. Yeah, we only need 200. If we can get 200, then I can seal the chamber that we're building, and then we can just start pumping nuclear waste directly into it. There we go. That should be heading straight into our interplanetary launcher. $80, $190, and there it goes. Okay, sweet. Over here in Flapallen, and that gets here. We'll store the nuclear waste first, and then put the naphtha on top. And then we just pump only nuclear waste through. I also need to target. It was Rudabo? Actually, no. Oh, wait. Need to target here. Right, Kellen. Kellen's already got the infrastructure built. I just need to get everything installed when we come back. And we can recharge from here, too. So the faster I get materials over there, the faster things progress. May need to separate that line, but we will. Nope, toilet warning. I think everybody made it just fine, Gabe. You wrangle him though. And that needs to go. Yep. Don't kill it. Right. Doctor is injured and the drunken dev is injured. No idea what they did to get hurt, but as well move. Oh, the mixed gases causing problems. Oh, we've almost gotten cold enough. I just get the center one done real quick. I just want the diluted oxygen out of there. There we go. Okay, so that should hopefully sort itself out. Six little guys in there. Okay, sweet. Oops. Maybe you not wrangled. Why is it not letting me high priority wrangle? Oh well. Leave it for now, it's fine. Eventually it'll get moved where it belongs. Okay, has the naphtha landed? That's a bigger question. A little bit of it. There it is. Move you there. And sweepy. Also, let's connect the power to our system. So we need to send the nuclear waste through the pipe system into here. Then we need to send the naphtha after. All that. What are you carrying? You know what? Just drop that. There we go. Want them to all be next to each other. Okay, nuclear waste is on its way. I need that one next. If it gets to be too much, we can always just sever the connection and then send in the naphtha and then send the nuclear waste back in. Not too big of a deal to worry about. I'm just more concerned about this thing. Also, before I forget, we also need to add drywall. The reason being is we will need to cool this thing down. We can use a anyway, new device would be power. Where did they put it? I don't remember exactly where the heck this thing is. Conduction panel. We can technically use conduction panels like so, but I'm getting the feeling that this might not hold up. Because it's still going to be really, really hot. Ah, the nuclear waste is causing problems. Damn it. Is leaking from the machine once per cycle. Causing some problems. Let's see, that's 116 rads. It'll get there. We just gotta get it all prepared. The only one I can't take is the multi one. Right there. Payload opener's waiting. Come on. As long as we grab it in if we only send nuclear waste and naphtha through the system, it should be fine. My dupes, I've gotta hurry it up. These things are leaking. Not in a good way. As you can see, the nuclear waste is bubbling in the machine. Yep, more damage. Damn it. Oh. Hey, it sent the naphtha first, thank God. Okay, compressing will no longer be an issue. The only thing liquid that should be sent now is not anything from there and only the nuclear waste from this machine over here on the left. Thank goodness copper ore is in abundance in space. A lot of my smaller machines just run on copper ore and we can easily repair them as space nodes. Also, I'm pretty sure, yep, finally full. Back you go. Poor Stella. She's pretty good at being rocket pilot. Piloting 20, yeah, she's 2 away from cap. Very nice. Gotta keep sending her on more and more missions, and then I don't have to worry about her safety or, well, anything really. Also, it looks like there's been no injuries since we added the extra door. Also, just gonna force a mop up here. We need all that cleaned up. Yes. So if I go to liquid overlay, we have 200 kilograms of naphtha on top, and this will no longer overpressurize. So what we can do is just pump nuclear waste in, and it will always fill down here. And what we're doing is we're increasing the amount of radiation this single tile emits, and that results in a 5x5 directly over the center with the radiation hitting it. So to build refueling stations for nuclear rockets, this is the way you do it. This is also the most compact design you can possibly get with one of these things for any rocket, because every one of the other ones is just bigger. You can see it too, technically, if you're running it from somewhere else, it can be smaller, because it's just pipe networks. But that's about it. I wish hydrogen like setups could be smaller. They're just not. They're very tedious. It's not like world ending to run on hydrogen, it's just slightly annoying to do it. Nuclear is just better. Faster too. I think that's actually my biggest complaint right now with ONI is with the introduction of the Radbolt engine, there really wasn't a point to ever go for hydrogen. Because liquid hydrogen does give you a bigger rocket, but that only really applies in base oxygen included. If you're playing the DLCs, you don't have the space to really run one. Because, like, you can go easily 60 tiles. You'd have to be all the way down to here. It's really kind of dumb that they did that. And then also the fact that their hydrogen rocket is actually slower than a nuclear rocket. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Like, you would think that hydrogen would, you know, technically a fusion-based rocket would be faster than a fission-based rocket, but, no. Not Noni. I think it's because, technically speaking, you're not actually running off of uranium or plutonium or anything else. You're running off of condensed energy particles that are all stored within the actual Radbolt engine. So there really is no fuel in this thing. It's literally just particles. Whereas the hydrogen engine obviously needs its ignition source, which is the oxalate, and the liquid hydrogen. And then obviously you can upgrade to liquid oxygen as well. It's really weird. Not gonna lie, it's a weird system. Like why are hydrogen rockets kind of useless in comparison? I don't know. They just are. They need to buff them is what they need to do. Like they seriously need to buff hydrogen rockets to make them faster. Or at least more useful. Ready to shoot again, we'll send some more materials down range. The oxalate's in here now. 1,260 kilograms. We could probably go bigger, but that's not bad. It is extremely radioactive, to be honest. Mostly because of the radioactive contaminants in this batch. And once we get about 14,000 kilograms in there, we should be good to go. Because then we can start refilling the rocket, and I can give these new little conduction plates a try. Because apparently they hotfixed them. I was reading through the patch notes, and they recently, I think yesterday, they hotfixed them, so they should be working properly now. When I did some testing, they were not very useful, so I just mostly ignored them. I did see some uses where you could, because they technically work like a liquid bridge. So, on the two nodes, as long as it's touching an object, it can transfer temperature. It doesn't actually need liquids to do it. So as long as it's just existing, it technically counted. It just wasn't very good. The only benefit to these is they work in a vacuum. That was it. That's the benefit. I do need my dupes to come out here and build this, or the radiation gets too dangerous for them to exist next to it. I feel bad for my panels because they're never not going to be mostly destroyed. Oh no, there's solid nuclear waste in there, isn't there? It ate a hole in my solar panel. It's just not right. It's not right, man. It's not right. Oh, and let me do this so we can actually get the plastic protection covering. Yeah, the faster we get access to nuclear waste over here, the better. Get the rest of that out. Oh, we have new principles. Let's go see what we've got. Oh, an oxyfern. Or 150. Ah, Gabe, don't tempt me. Both of these are great. Sadly, Dr. Building super duper hard digging with a mouth breather Ada and a Bonnie with iron gut and stylish unpracticed artist and their farmer cooking. Oh, 150 kilograms of lime is good. Oxyfern, that was fantastic. Crap. Both of these are very good. Actually a problem. I'm almost leaning oxyfern because you can only get them from printers. Lime I can get from more and more critters, so not too bad. Also need to make some more natural tiles over here for more oxyferns. I want to use them. Already got 2 there. Probably a Kellen then? I don't really have a way of dealing with it besides a carbon skimmer. I'd rather just process the oxygen into, well, the CO2 into positive oxygen rather than continuing to use carbon skimmers. Or I could end up putting one over here. You know what, we'll take it on Flipallen for now, and we'll work it into the base. I'm still thinking about doing it, getting it over with. Because you can do plastic, remove this, remove that, remove this one. And just put a door here, door here, door here, remove this for a second. Natural tile, natural tile, natural tile. And the issue is... Actually, no. Those guys are well outside reach. And with that. I would just need to get a hip over here to work with this. So let me dig those up. And we'll get the bottom ones done first, and this middle one. Go. We'll let the dupes handle that. See how much more nuclear waste can we keep sending? Stay at 9. Wait, Gene, did you actually get a level up? What? Oh, your construction went up. Good. It's actually very hard for me to find anything to get him to level in besides like stuff I don't have him specifically dedicated to. Good job. And what we want that. Those. Frankly, if any of that. No, we cannot. I know you guys are hungry. That'll be fine. So this thing needs to go as well. I'd probably mop up the exit there. Dupe. I left some barbecue in the liquid lock. Don't do that, dupes. Come on. You guys know better than that. You can also do that one, which will create our first tile. Properly sealed in. I know, Gene. Gotta bear with it. One. How old is this one? 1,200 cycles. Yeah, it's about right. Put on the right. Yeah, let me put the plastic down, and then we'll make the other natural tile. And then we'll do the last one, and then I'll put the seeds down here and put a pip in the room. That way you can actually plant these things. Eventually we just gotta deal with the CO2 problem. I'd rather just be having naturally planted oxyferns deal with it than anything else. I think the printing pod wants to be generous and actually give us them for all this time. Alright, that's that one done. We can do this. And this one. And free up some of the water. Come on, Dips. You can do it. And last but not least, final natural tile. Aaron, you gonna deconstruct that, or are you just gonna stand there like an idiot? Okay, good. He's grabbing something fine. Okay, clean that up, clean that one up. Don't need that underneath there anymore. And that can go. Should hopefully free up some more of the water, and I need to do add some doors. That way we can put a pip down here without having a problem. And drop-off point. That. Okay, everything should be accounted for. We need one standard dip. We need 3 kilograms, so 3 seeds directly, of oxyfriends. Mop that up. And I need to add 2 ladder segments so the pip plants here. Once he plants the first one, we scoop the ladder off, and then he can plant the second one, and we scoop the ladder off again, and he can plant the third one. One final plant check. Yeah, everything's clear. This is way outside range. That won't interfere, thankfully. Okay. Let me high priority that. And one of you is a problem. 775. 75 definitely. So we'll move him out. Oh, well, we have some nuclear waste lying around. How bad that we need to move the rest of the stuff into this thing before we start having more problems. Oh, we're already up to 2,700. Hmm. We're looking really good. Okay. That's very, very good. I mean, we are producing a stupid amount of nuclear waste at base, so I'm like, yeah, it should be fine. Should be. I think. No other seeds anywhere. Okay, drop the oxyfriends, delete this. And we just gotta get the pip into the room. You guys going all the way. See, they're finally getting around to doing the rest of that. Good. That's what I want to say. Okay. You guys actually grabbed the pip, or did you just ignore him? No, you grabbed him. Where did you put him? Hold up. Where is the pip? Dibs? Where'd you put him? I wrangled him. I'm not seeing a wrangled one. It's 75. Damn. Guess they just tried and then failed and gave up? I don't actually know. Okay, who's coming to grab him? Burn. You're way up there. Ooh, nice on the level. Come on, guys. Have the pip. I don't know how that works, but okay. Oh, God. Vern just reaches through the tile and just grabs him. What the heck? What was that? Literally just ran in here. It's just like, oh yes, just takes a fist, punches through the wall, and then he grabs the pip. I don't understand that one at all. Like, okay. I don't get it. Now, also probably need to add door there. Yep, 41 critters. Problem. It's counting all the fish. How big is this room anyway? 2,000 plus. Good. I'll never need to worry about the fish overcrowding. Yeah, we just need those 3 oxyferns naturally planted down here and we're all good. Oops. There they go. Thank you, Vern. Keep it moving, bud. I know you're hungry. There we go. Okay, Pip. One objective. Oxyfern that tile. That's it. Nothing else matters. Probably mop up the excess water that's spilled out. I'll take a bit. Iggy. Dupe down. I repeat, dupe down. Just walk in the room and pass the hell out. Good memes there. Need to get rid of this. And we need to put our refinement back in. Water sieve. Let's make that a gold amalgam again. Yeah, the Pip do be thinking. We're trying to calculate how the heck he's going to do this. Now we'll kill that. Yeah, there's still there's nothing blocking him placing, thankfully. It only affects if it's below him. There's nothing below him on this map. Oh. Looks like we have retrieved yet another mug. Expected. Just waiting on another save. Oh. Let's see. Where do you go next? These asteroid fields seems like a good point. Howdy! And friends, welcome! Thanks for the raid. Hopefully your stream went well. Get that inventory dumped. We actually had rotten meat in here? Who did? What? I think Stella may or may not have made a mistake and brought in the wrong food. 1 kilogram, yep, definitely. And again, welcome back. I hope your stream went over well. Let's see, how much radiation are we up to? 28,659. Total mass, 476,420.9 kilograms. Good. Very, very good. Right now we're building a relay station over here on Fapalin, specifically to refill our nuclear rockets. We're actually getting pretty close to an effective rate. You just need a little bit more nuclear waste. We also need the nuclear waste to stop leaking, because it keeps damaging everything. As per usual with it. Let's see. When are you guys gonna start detonating again? 26.4 cycles. Oh, you're active. Okay. 12.5, and that one just became active. Sweet. So this one should start steaming off, and this one should start steaming off shortly. You will be fine. I don't know where our rovers went down. The duplicants kept trying to suffocate themselves. Yeah, they do that. We had Angry Bear decided in his infinite wisdom while we were sealing this up earlier. He actually walked past this line all the way down here and then started building from here. And it's like, dupe, you have 2 access points here, here, and here. And you could build from anywhere on this side. And you decide to walk past the safety line and down here. Like, I swear. Dupes are just bred different. They just want to die. It's like, I don't know why their suicidal tendencies randomly decide to peek their little heads up from time to time. But #1 rule of action not included. Never trust your dupes. You can believe in them, but don't trust them, because they will absolutely randomly just break, and their AI cannot handle it. It's a sad fact. Yeah, let's see. What else have we gotten done? Got a little oxalate refinery up and running. We're still launching more rockets. Let me check our colony summary real quick. I have been slowly approaching the not okay but pretty cool. We are at 13.1 Kelvin. We need to reach 6. I really should probably finish the honorary directorate. That's not even hard to do. I just haven't been putting people to research. And yeah, let's check Mind the Gap. Oh, we're so close. We're almost to 600,000. Let's see. Average power produced 15,000 or so, yeah, 15,000 kilojoules. Calories produced about 60,000. Up and down. Consumed. We've gone up a little bit because we've got some new dupes. Which are wasted. We are burning a lot. But then it's also getting recycled, so it's not that big of a deal. And as you can see, the rocket missions have skyrocketed because we're trying to get Mind the Gap done. Domesticated critters, we are at 399. Wild critters, we are at 217, which would be mostly Paco. Average stress created is down. Average travel time is slowly going down. Work times are stabilizing. Yeah. All pretty good. All charts I want to see. Also, let's check. Any off gas in the corner? A little. I really gotta get Gene's rocket up and running again. And we really need to just build the actual... I need this relay station. I really do. Because I want access to both of these and this gilded asteroid. Because we already have... we have one of these in reach. Which is why we have so much super coolant. Right down here. Fantastic little asteroid. But I want the other one too. Because I want even more! We also automated the tree since you last visited. So as of right now, for reference, the tree is currently set on a one tick drop off, which is 5 kilograms worth of meat. Right now we're just doing plant meat. And the material sent takes 126 seconds to reach him, and it gives him about a 3-second range between activations. And seeing it, he's finally eaten through the rest of it. Let me queue up this to 4.5. That should be... actually, we'll just keep this as 1. What I'm going to do... connect it for a second. And here, so I don't accidentally press this thing. Use that to 50, then reconnect it. We need to refill the conveyor loader. This can be done remotely once you've got everything set up. Okay. Conveyor loader. That'll do. I need this at 1. And we need to disconnect you so you don't accidentally add more mass. And connect that. So this should go to the conveyor meter, which will take it from 20 to 5. And then this will kick this down every time it activates. Yeah, I've been doing this playthrough for a very long time. I've been playing this very specific map layout since the Rad New Worlds update in October 28th, 2021. So we've been through many major updates since then. But yeah, if you have any questions, Cadel, you can always ask. I have no problems building anything here on stream and showing off any kind of design that you might need. Or just showing off anything in my base alone. If you've got any questions, as I said, feel free. We did just get Visco Gel, by the way, so I can finally get off of accidentally getting the dupes wet. So happy we finally have the purple gel. No problem. Yeah, for anyone playing Action Not Included, or any game that I play here on the channel, I'm perfectly fine answering questions about anything that I know. I mean, again, the less dupes we have dead, the better the chances of everyone's colonies. So, it's always a better option to share knowledge, especially when playing ONI, than not. Oh, yep. Have we hit the... Ah, not yet. We're getting so close. I need to inch this thing in, because I don't want to actually solidify my supercoolant. That would be bad. Also, I don't know how the polluted oxygen got in here. I'm assuming it technically phased through on the corner because it can do that from time to time, but yeah, well, not really impacting anything. It's just kind of annoying because this was not in here earlier, and there's no way polluted water could get into this cycle, as well as there's no gases, no nothing. I can actually do it. It's also 200 degrees in here, so I don't think anything would have survived. This was the core of my planet. If you go back and watch it the early periods on YouTube, this is all magma. There's nothing down here. I had to core out the entire thing just to be able to get more space. And now I gotta freeze it. Because I actually need to make space for the bees. That generated too much naphtha. Oh well. We'll clean that up eventually. I'm gonna need that. Okay, anything else? Okay. Definitely need to refill the refrigerator. And target is still... Okay, good. Target's still active. I'll let them take their time and do that. Okay. Yep. Slowly but surely, we're going to go all the way up. I would say about 14 to 16,000 kilograms worth of nuclear waste, and that should be around 1,200-ish rads per cycle for these things. I go over to... Should be Friedel. That is if I can maintain the power. That's always the bigger problem with these little recharge stations. They take an entire line. If you don't have that much power, well, you're gonna need to microtize it. And my bigger issue is I still gotta install the automation on these things. Yeah, that is 14,091.5 kilograms of nuclear waste. And that would generate 120 rad bolts per cycle, 125 rad bolts per cycle, 45 and 39, respectively. Which is more than enough for a temporal tear opener, not so much for when refueling a rocket efficiently. Also, I may need to remove this corner piece. You can hit that hits that. This, that way. For rocket refueling, we can do that friction. Boom, boom, boom. And then the only thing I have left to do is make sure we put automated switches on each of these. I can manually turn on and off each of them. I think this one's still reachable. That side. Reachable, reachable. Climb down and grab that. It's also just barely outside of the range of the radiation, so that should be good. Oh no. Jane. Jane. I see you. I think I didn't notice. You're button the rocket. There's your rocket after all. Move it. Full bladder. Go, dude. Go. What are you doing? Come on. There you go. You see that face and it's just... Run to the bathroom, you moron! Like, what are you doing? Don't piss your suit. Dude, why? Please don't do that. Turn these off so we don't accidentally toast the line if I misclick. I end up plugging this in and it immediately short circuits the line, then we know that we overloaded it. Yep. Oh, it's just a bit too much. just a little, just a hair too much. Dang it. Yeah, we're gonna have to make a dedicated power line for this one. No way around it. By Rebel Decay, there's not much we can do with that one. Yeah, that sucks. Let's see. I did want to check the temperatures, though. So that's completely isolated. These two will warm up. So you have your dupe schedules? Oh, sure. I think we're just double checking our actual power here. So right now, I normally do planetary-based labeling. And then obviously if you see narc means narcoleptic. The way that I have most of my schedules set up, never have your dupes on the default schedule. Default scheduling, you need to change it right off the bat anyway to 2 bedtimes, 2 bath times, and 3 downtime. Mostly just to maintain the +2 morale, and also your dupes do not need 3 bedtime periods. It takes about 1 of these brackets for your dupes anywhere in your base to reach their beds. And then it takes 1 cycle for them to actually sleep. Bathroom, same kind of concept. 1 to get there, 1 to use the toilet. If you have slow bathroom dupes, then you can run 3 for that dupe. For the narcolepts, you do not need to give them a sleep schedule at all. Do not give them any bedtime under any circumstance. There's no point. Mainly because if they don't sleep in a bed slot, then they don't actually have narcoleptic naps. What happens is that they will go until exhaustion. They'll find a safe spot. For them, it's most likely going to be the kitchen or the rec room, and then they'll just pass out in it. Then they get up, and then they get right back to work. They don't have any need or downtime. They're out for half of one of these tiles. I love narcolepts just because of that one very specific feature. Now, the only issue is, obviously, you're not going to get the barracks bonus, but it's only 1 morale. It's not a big deal. There's so many other ways to do it. But for each of them, I have a day and night teams, and it's normally also built off of the each planet type. For Lex here, Lex is my cook. They are a narcolept, but sometimes I do want them inside the bed because they're not actually allowed outside the base. So they're the only narcolept I've ever given a bed slot ever, because there's not really a point otherwise to do it unless they're a cook. That's about it, because they're just not going to leave the base. They're not going to do anything. They're just going to sit there, cook the material, run to the fridge, place it, grab more materials, and rinse and repeat. Let's see. We have Night Team 2, which would be for primary base. Gene right now is over here on this planet because Day 3 was the secondary rocket team. Work team was Grimspoon and Supersmith. These ones are set on a different scheduling specifically for the bathroom. Butalin, we've got 2 people that really don't do anything right now because they're mostly mechatronics engineers. So they just get a massive downtime and I don't have to think about it. This also keeps them on a different bathroom schedule from the others, so they won't accidentally interfere. Let's see. Day team Flipalin. Night team Butalin. This is the primary work team. Those are the ones doing the petroleum boiler. Drapola Narc team. I only have Ricaria there right now because they're my only narcolept. Day team was Alia. D-Lover is alone on Friedel, so he's just the Friedel team. And then we also have the Drapola Narc team, which would be Giovanni. But that's the entire layout right now. I only have, for 22 duplicants, 1 bathroom set. But if you end up scheduling everybody independently, you don't really need to worry about it because there's only going to be like 3 to 4 duplicants per rotation that will need the bathroom. The only one I think of that may have a problem would be the narcolepts, but the narcolepts are completely based off of when they spawned into the map. So all of these narcolepts right here, they're all independently spaced, even with their double bath time period. So some of them will end up going during this period, and then some of them will end up going during this period, and then they never interfere with anyone else. No problem. Do pay attention to your priorities, mostly because I definitely specializing dupes and maintaining high athletics is very important to long-term base health. I do use proximity. Proximity is 50-50. Sometimes it works great, other times it's complete ass. So, just as a heads up to that. Proximity, what it's supposed to do is the dupe that's closest with a median skill or to high skill is selected for a job. Sometimes that works, other times the dupe that's standing next to the object that is the highest skill possible and has nothing else to do, and then they just leave and make someone else do it. It's like, god damn it. Why you do this? Dupes, why? But that's just what we have to deal with from time to time. I keep Brian selected. Bunny with Ranching 8, not bad. Iron Gut, Germ Resistant. Both of these are pointless. One or the other game. I don't need both. Irritable Bowels. That's actually not great. Bottomless Stomach with a Researching 11. Duress to Impress. Not really going to end up running into that. I find Duress to Impress, even though it's really a nice ability, it's only really going to be useful on rocket crews. That's about it. And then Joshua with Aesthetic Design. Gourmet. Absolutely not. If Bonnie didn't come with Germ Resistance and the wrenching was a little bit higher, maybe. Is Germ Resistant and Iron Gut, they do the same thing. So, yeah, kind of a problem actually. You're immune to food poisoning. Germ Resistance is supposed to stop food poisoning because it's the most common issue. Yeah. So, let's take the brine. And yes, many a pip. I will say this, for long-term base health, definitely get your hands on pips. They're your best friends. Period. If you really want to do something kind of cheeky, make a nature reserve, a recreation room, and your stable where you breed your pips on the left, and then prevent your dupes from going out this door. And just leave the other ones open. The pips will move in and out of the room of their own volition, which will actually stop them from getting cramped, so they can still lay eggs anywhere in this room. Well, technically any of these rooms. So you can get an absolutely absurd amount of pips just walking around. This also allows you to distribute them for producing dirt and lumber. So we've got, for reference, pip stable. This one is for our little sage hatchlings. Sage hatchlings and sage hatchlings. So 3 of those. And then our, technically, pip reserve. That's the best way I can describe it. Is all of these little chambers over here. Which I will actually add more, because why not? Weirdly enough, pips do not actually cause that much lag. But eventually I will need to make another one in here. But we've got another 3 there. And I do kind of disperse pips pretty much everywhere on every planet that we can. Mostly because they can do this. Which is, I'm pretty sure 99% of my plants, besides the ones that we're just doing for crop farming, were naturally planted. Like, those ones were done by dupes, these ones were moved, and then those ones were done by dupes. Everything else was done by pips. I was actually originally planning on doing some, so a couple of these are done by pips. But it's just like, we'll just use the polluted water that we have. We have 1 cool slush geyser, so we might as well use it. That actually goes down to these tanks, and then that feeds all of these Saturn critter traps. I'm pretty sure I can actually do a lot more than this. So the only issue is the sheer amount of hydrogen. It is absurd. Like, flat out, Saturn critter traps are ridiculously strong. I do remember when they first introduced them, the betas could actually kill the plant. Yes, they do. So the main thing that you want to avoid when working with pips, you do not want them planting in farming plots. And the other thing about pips is, quick, pretty sure she finally filled up the thing. Good. But it's actually easier for me to show it over here while that thing's still filling. Pips plant in 2 different patterns, and they plant top right to bottom left. The thing with pips is that they will either plant in sets of 3, so 3 on, 3 off, 3 on, and 3 off, or they will plant 1 by 1 by 1. If you're doing arbor trees, this is technically inefficient for the arbor tree, but for just space efficiency for each plant, this is still pretty much the best way you can do it. Because the arbor trees themselves will grow with full 9 around them, and all of this is harvestable. The thing is if they're planted right next to each other, they will only grow to the left. But if you do 3 by 3 by 3, the one in the middle doesn't even grow. If you let the pips actually plant arbor trees, do them by 1, and then if you're doing, like, say, mealwood or sleet wheat, actually, you know what, it'll be easier if I do this. Let me go to the plant section. If you're doing bomb lilies, do it by 3. Technically, you don't really need to naturally plant bomb lilies. You can, not really needed. Arbor trees, obviously, do it by 1. Bog buckets, do it by 3. Bristle blossoms are a weird one. I would recommend technically building a pyramid out of the things because of the requirement of light. But if you're just doing it really quickly, just let the pips plant them in the 3 by 3. Dust caps will be 3 by 3. Dash to salt vine should be by 1. Nosh sprouts, I think should by 3. I haven't done nosh sprouts yet. One plant that I've always just ignored. Saturn critter traps, I was planting them by 1s. And then I was like, screw this. And then just, you know, I built my own equipment because they're just faster that way. They also produce so much hydrogen. It's ridiculous. Weezeworts can actually be enter-fed between these things. A little weird, but it does work. And thimbleweeds, I do it by 3. Oh, and waterweed. Definitely by 3 with waterweed. So the way that you work with pips, as you can see, I've built a bunch of natural tiles. And the thing is you go from top right to bottom left. And you want to make sure that when you hit your harvest tool, you can check for plants. Also, ignore these ones. These aren't counted because they're from another planet. But what you do is you hit your harvest button and you look for plants. If the plants are in the top right and you're trying to plant like down here, this is actually a safe zone. So the pip will calculate, like if the pip is standing here, it'll calculate up. I think it's, yeah, it calculates up about, it was like, what, 13 tiles or something like this, and back. So if a plant is within this range, he will complain. If the other tiles on this side, out to, I believe it's about here, it was 20 by 11, I think it should be 2 down and over. I think it was out to 20. If there's a plant this way, and there's plants up this way, he will not plant. If there's plants up this way, but nothing this direction, he will plant. This gives him the green A-OK in his little brain. And then what happens is that he will check for 1, 2, 3, and then he goes, is there anything in front of me? No? Okay, then I can go from here to here. And then he goes, okay, is there anything in front of me? No? Okay, here to here. And that's how the pips work. It's really weird how their little brain functions, but it's just, if it's above him, it's okay, as long as there's nothing in front of him. If there's stuff in front of him and above him, he's just going to sit there and do nothing. I'll just be like, I'm not working today. Go away. like down here, we are currently trying to get our oxyferns planted. This is actually completely safe and far enough away. And there's also only a plant all the way over here. There's also some up here, but they are also far enough away that it's not going to cause a problem. So he'll try to check up here, and he's like, okay, so there's plants up here. Is there anything over here? No. Okay, we're good. Just remember that I normally use ladders. You can technically do... where is it? I know I've been seeing people do this a lot more often now. They take crown molding, and then they just place it here. The dupes will never build it, because it's not actually attached to anything, but the pips also calculate it as an object, so they won't actually plant there until you remove it. I normally just use ladders, and I just slap them down on the ground. But this is technically the easier option, because you don't even, like, the dupes won't waste the resources, and they won't build anything. You can just hit some crown molding across the top. It does the same thing. It's up to you however you want to do it. You can use storage containers if you want. I just have an abundance of plastic, so I'm like, screw it. Just use the ladders. Dupes, I do need you to get rid of that so we can get the other oxyfern in. Thank you, Gene. Yeah, once you learn how pips work and how they will en masse farm for you, they are fantastic. They're my favorite critter in this entire game. Them and Squeaky Puffs. Only because Squeaky Puffs just got... They've never had any love whatsoever, and it's still sad. Thank you, Pip. And let's get the last one in. Now, if I wanted to plant more oxyferns, I cannot plant here. These 3 tiles are a giant no-go. If I try to, he will just sit there and stare at me and go, I think not. Nope. So you can only do it by 3, but we are getting, I think if I remember right, it would be 1, 2, 3. Yep, that would be in range. Yeah, he'll eventually plant this oxyfern right here, and I don't need to think about it. But, good pip. Also, are the other pips currently still cramped? No, they are not. Good. Yeah, he'll figure it out. Oh, he's thinking. The little pip is thinking. Oh, yeah, he'll figure it out eventually. I'll just leave him to it. But let's get back to our nuclear waste. Currently at 4,245. That puts the core at 727 rads per cycle. Which is 420 on that, 420 on that, 175, and 165. That's not bad if I had the power, and I wasn't absolutely taxing this line into the ground. I might need to build a small steam room here for some batteries, if we really want to do this. I'm actually kind of worried about how much power we're actually producing from these solar panels, because there is a lot of surface area that we get to work with today. We have all of the igneous rock in the world, so that's not really that big of a problem. It's just the radiation is a wee bit spicy if I don't shield the rest of it. But we could... Let me bring this down to a 9. We could build a small little industrial brick up here for some batteries. One, 2, 3, 4. Nah. Let me move this up by 1. Being we're in space, I only need to do 1 liquid lock. I don't need 2. But... I'll do 2 smart batteries. I feel like wasting energy on jumbos. Two of you. Right, we'll need to add some backing panels here. We can just use plastic for this. And... let me check where the temperature problems will begin. Right about there. Okay. That stays in line with what we need. And I can rock 2 power transformers. One heavy conductive joint plate. We'll just use gold inside. It's not going to be hot enough to be a problem. Go on that side and add... make sure we keep this dupe safe so nobody gets stuck. Okay, let's see. What colors do we want? Could do stripes, actually. I've been getting more and more of the actual background colors, which is always good. How many pastels, though? I was really hoping I'd just get yellow. That way I could just bake a caution tape. like, I just make OSHA in this game, no problem. That. White. There we go. Yeah, we'll make a small little steam room. I'll probably expand it down this way, connect it to all of the equipment. I am still kind of like, my nuclear waste is causing problems. Dang it. I need more. It is actually irking me greatly right now. Okay, so all the rockets are filled. Safety's back on. Whenever I say safety's on, I'm using a rad bolt reflector, and it's technically slamming into this insulated tile, so no dupe can actually get into this area without going all the way around. So, I just hit show navigation. They can go up to here, but they can't go down there. He has to go all the way around, up, down, and over to be within the technically danger zone of this launcher. So he should be safe. Now, I do need to prepare the crew, which will be Stella. I need to send her on her way. She needs to keep gathering more resources. We don't have time. I'm pretty sure... Sluggy feet from... that's from something else. Is it to keep an eye on the soggy feet warning? And slopping wet. But, technically speaking, Visco Gel shouldn't cause it. As you can see, I'm holding my breath, but no issues. I love Visco Gel for that very specific reason. I'm going to grab that. Stella, you may press the button when ready. There you go. Fire in the hole. Up she goes. Lots of nuclear fallout. Yeah, we gotta get the other rockets back up and running. More so, I gotta get the relay station done. Dupe. Yuki, why are you going all the way the heck over there? Like, yeah, I get it. There's 5 tons. Is there any other tonnages in here? No, there's not. Leinard? Not you two. Why are you guys coming all the way up here? You have access to technically go all the way down over to here at least. What tonnage is in here? I'm almost tempted to crush most of this rock so that way I can get the full material without actually having the dupes dig it up. Whenever a dupe digs up something, they lose 50% of the mass. But if you crush it with water, you get the whole mass back. So water blading an entire area is very, very effective when you have stupid amounts of rock here. All of this is it's technically compressed magma in certain areas. Yeah, oops. Okay. I'm gonna just pause you here for a second. Yuki? Look at me. You went all the way up here to grab a rock from this little pile. It's about 4 tons. This is 40. 40.3, 61.8, 77.8. 55.9 tons, 86 tons, 89 tons, 70, 88 tons. Dude, it's right here. It's right outside the door. What the heck? I swear to God, sometimes my digits drive me insane. Like, why are you carrying a rock from all the way up here when we have proximity on? It's on! Like, right here. I literally poured magma into this one very specific spot so I'd make it really easy to compress it. I don't understand why the dudes just randomly just do that. What? What are you doing? As your overseer, I am very concerned. Like, why? Why are you making this mistake? I don't understand. Also, that is so much nuclear waste. It's beautiful. I will need to move the nuclear waste pipe up, though. Well, I mean, once we finish it, I won't even need it anymore unless we want to really ramp up the production here, too. I just need to get this thing to about 10,000 to 16,000 and then we've got a stable amount of rad bolt generation that I don't have to care. I think the good news about the rad bolt generators is that the amount of power that they consume does not go up with how much rads that they're actually encompassing. So they're always stagnant on their power consumption. That's why these bad boys over here were rocking 12,000 rads. Still the same amount of power consumption. Thank goodness. I'll be honest, if Kalai ever changed that, for whatever reason, I don't know if there's enough power on a power line to be able to handle that much energy. Like, ah yes, I have a small sun attached to my red bolt generator. Like, is it producing its own energy? Well, no, it's just irradiating the heck out of it. I'm glad that they never thought that, like, that far on how these things work. Thank goodness. It would be a problem otherwise. Probably need to blast some red bolts into there. Turn off the safety for just a second. These guys will be firing in, what, 15 seconds? Actually, probably less than that. Yeah, probably less than that. Okay. Yep, there they go. Okay, safety's back on. No one's getting shot in the face again today. I already had that accident earlier. Bucket decided to give the rad bolts a hug and went down for it, and it's like, no, Bucket, no. God dang it. Let me check the gases real quick. Oh, once the autosave finishes anyway. Already 6:42. Sun is starting to come up. Noticed. It's like, why am I seeing light? Ah! My optical sensors. Okay, so we're just dealing with mostly chlorine, a little oxygen, and still some hydrogen left over. Okay. We'll get it out of there eventually. Thing on the other hand, still having power problems. I had more space. Technically do, because I can finally clean this area up. But I will need to move the liquid box here once. Personally, I think I should just remove the steam. I mean, it's 858 kilograms of steam. So, it's either we freeze it, to the best of our abilities, or we dump it into space. Personally, I would rather recover it. As you can see, it's slowly cooling off. Ever so slowly. That's because we keep putting colder and colder objects in here. It is getting there. It's just going to take a while. Bam. Eventually this room will turn into water. I really want to push this room to water first. That's like the big play here. I also probably need to add yet another aqua tuner specifically to cool this thing down. I really want to get the Kelvin achievement over here in the corner. Just be like, okay, cool, done. No, I don't need to do this anymore. We can go back to the usual process. Also, the fact that we've gotten this temperature down to 124 and this is at 200 is nuts. And so much cooling. It's 641.2 kilograms of steam. Already cooled down to about 124. That would cause a nuclear reactor to go off 5 times over. Because of the pressure. Yeah, definitely need to take care of that soon. That's still a future me problem. Oh, there's Grim. I see Grim running by. copper ore come from? Yeah, well. I don't know where the copper ore came from. What? What's up? Plastic, 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 plastic. There was plastic here. Where did you come from? Like, marginally confused right now. Weird. But sure, game. Manifest some copper in my machine. Why not? You know what? I'm gonna leave 2 on nuclear waste disposal duty. Everything else should go for diamonds right now. Stella is currently en route. There goes more nuclear waste. We're at 5,900 and climbing. Good. 1,000 rads on the dot, actually. That's weird, but okay. I did not know that. Well, good to know. That's how much nuclear waste it takes to reach 1,000 rads exactly. Cool. Okay, so that one will be generating 500 if I leave it. What about you? 7. Should be about 100 on this one. 58. Okay. Yeah, we gotta really push that. 14,000 rads plus. So much more. We need so much more nuclear waste. Yep. Definitely need more. I think the bigger problem is for this place, really no way for me to generate energy except for wait for the volcanoes to erupt enough that it would actually cause... Yeah, I literally just need these guys to erupt enough to generate enough energy to stabilize down here. And once that stabilization happens, then we can actually use the volcano's energy for all of our base needs. It's just gonna take forever. In theory, I could probably take an aqua tuner and take it all the way down here. But the sheer amount of materials, we don't really have enough, I don't think. We have granite, but I don't think that would be enough. No. It would be very, very close. Oh, ouch. I don't think this stuff's gonna survive. That's the problem. If it was igneous rock, I could probably do it. Let's see. No. 626. 22,000 on that. 9,000 sedimentary rock. Go 1 here. Nope, that's out. Granite might survive for a while, but I don't think it will survive the whole time. Not to mention, I have so much super cool I'm gonna need. Technically doable. Any sort of worm object in my base that I can actually use. Like, is there anything I can cool down to absurd levels to sap the energy from? The only thing I can think of is the liquid tepidizer. And that would allow me to use I would use the energy from the liquid tepidizer through supercoolant and warm up all of the liquid down here. That's the only thing I can think of. We're already at 2050 on our primary line. That's not good. I will admit, I really like my power grid on this planet, but that's because it's so nicely organized. I finally have a tiny planet I can work on, and it's super easy. Probably make another. Yeah, that's fine. How much steel do we have? Not enough. Damn it. Okay. Well, I could at least prepare the lines with iron. Got to branch over that one. That's gonna melt. Well, maybe not. It might survive. I'm gonna just take a gamble on it and hope. And we'll put an aqua tuner, I guess, here. No, it needs to be. Oof. Okay, but I'm just gonna let him work on that over time. I'm like, we need more energy. How do we get more energy? We make it. Power's not a problem. It's energy and thermal. Just, need more chemical energy. How's that one going? Ooh, 2,499 now. 1,091 rads. Yep. It's already at 77% radiation blocking. So everything directly underneath this blob of nuclear waste is completely like, there's no radiation going through it. It's emitting enough rad particles that's just like, congratulations. That's gamma radiation. Nothing is going to get past it. Goodness. Okay, Dean's working on that. We don't want to use nuclear waste as coolant. That would be kind of dumb. No, fine. Hello. Okay, good. Pretty sure we've got enough oxygen now? Yes. I just needed to do some more finagling to get it to fit. Hey, the Pip did all the good... Yes. Good job, Pip. We have 3 fully working oxyferns, and it requires no input. So their output is very little. It's still technically positive. 156.3 milligrams, or 7.8 grams of oxygen. And yes, if you're ever playing a map and you find that you have oxyferns on the, like, at the bottom of your base and they're naturally planted, let them do their thing. They are technically more efficient than electrolyte, if planted normally. But if you've left them alone and they're naturally planted, or a Pip ends up naturally planting one, they require no input and are just free oxygen from your CO2 supply. Obviously, I'm pretty sure it takes like 6 of these things per dupe, but that's 1 dupe right there. I don't even have to think about it. Actually, it should be about like 7.8 grams per second. It's 600 seconds in cycle. $4,000. That's great. Google. Like, I was trying to think in my head. That goes off. 4,608. That's as long as they're getting carbon dioxide, anyway. And are within the same temperature ranges. Ooh, squeamish green thumb, starry-eyed supplying. Cultured Kenshin menace, plant murderer. God damn it. Green thumb's not bad. Only a supplying dude, though. And then Nisbet over here with Nicola, Gossman, and Nisbet with unempathetic Ludite, ectophobic, off supplying and digging. How much strength do you have? Which realize this. 6, 9. 6 for digging. Not great. Not terrible. Still think I'm going to take the rust. I'm debating about where to put the pip because I can't exactly put the pip back in here. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. That room is not 96. 88. Nope. If I expanded the room, I could do it. Still debating about how we're going to handle polluted oxygen too. It's just been sitting here mocking me. As per usual, it's like certain vents I just don't touch. I feel like I should, but then realization hits in and you're like, Viddy. What I really want is back here. Liquid sulfur geyser. You are the one. That's where all of my water and everything else will come from on this base. Because sulfur geysers are ridiculous. But it is almost 7 in the morning. I think it's time that we call it for today. Yeah. Cycle 2520. Okay, that's pretty good. 6,699.1. Yes. Let's drop a save here, and I think that will conclude today's episode of actually not included, 146. Get this down. Also, I believe episode 138 should have just went live on YouTube. Let's go check. All the save is confirming. Yeah, it'll go live in 2 minutes. Sweet. Okay. Now, I do believe one of my fellow streamers is actually awake. I need to go make sure, though. Let me go see if Grim is actually up right now. If she was doing a 24-hour stream. I have no idea what she's up to. But, for everyone on YouTube, thank you very much, and hopefully I will catch you guys for the next episode.